From the Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Portland Wrestling is brought to you by Tom Peterson's, with 2 great stores to serve you, both at Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. And also brought to you by the 4 Jim Fisher Used Car Centers. Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher Used Car Center near you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Koss, your host for Portland Wrestling, along with my partner, Stan, the man Ostasiak. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, too, Don, and to all you folks out there watching television. What a St. Patrick's Day we have. As we all know, Roddy Piper is back in town. The Portland Sports Arena is jam-packed tonight. There's excitement in the air. There will be excitement in the ring. We have 3 fantastic matches for you, interesting interviews, and a lot of news. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we'll be back.
And all of this St. Patty's Night action is going to get underway right after this timeout. Sure, and it's the top of the evening. To you, Stan.
Same to you, Don, and boy, what an evening we've got here.
This place is jumping.
Yes, it is, and it's jam-packed, and these people are excited. They are ready, and what a way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with the arrival of none other than the great favorite throughout the whole Pacific Northwest, Roddy Piper.
Yeah, throughout the world, for that matter, with Mr. Piper. And I know he's not Irish, but that's close enough.
You bet. And now we're awaiting the arrival of Mr. Don Owen. Here he comes down the aisle to announce his first match. Referee Sandy Barr in the ring. Both wrestlers, Jimmy Offey and Steve Pardee, waiting for Mr. Owen, who will be with us in just a moment.
We've got a lot of news for you, too, so stand by or sit down, whatever.
And now here's Don.
That's right. Wait a minute. Where's his green?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 230 pounds from San Francisco, Steve Pardee. His opponent in this corner, 232 pounds from Hawaii, Jimmy Offey. The referee, Sandy Barr.
Yes, you heard it. Steve Pardee against Jimmy Offey. Should be a clean, scientific match.
Well, both men very popular with the crowd. But as we saw last week, anything can happen.
That's right. No matter who's in there, when you're fighting for the bucks, anything can happen. Referee Sandy Barr now giving the instructions. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no hitting below the belt. We got till 5 to break. 20 count on the floor, 10 on the apron, have a nice clean match and come out fighting.
That's exactly what he said, right?
You bet.
And where are we meeting after the matches tonight?
Go behind by Jimmy Offey, now by Steve Pardee.
And Offey makes it to the ropes and breaks that one up.
Side headlock by Jimmy Offey, take over. Steve Pardee trying for an early pin, gets a 1 count.
I understand that sometime tonight we're going to have the announcement of the winning high school for the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy there. Or actually, this is a $500 cash award being presented by Tom Peterson.
That's correct, Don.
And we may also have the announcement, too, of the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy going to the wrestler voted most popular. So a lot of things happening tonight.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Tackled by Jimmy Offey. And a takeover. Oh, boy, these people come here tonight ready for action.
Boy, they're going to get it tonight.
And like the late and great Lonnie Main used to say, I smell excitement in the air, and there'll be plenty of it. Rest assured.
Oh, I see your coffee has arrived. Is that Irish coffee or what?
I wonder.
We may have a wild show tonight.
Jimmy Offee holding on to that side headlock, keeping Steve Pardee to the mat. Referee Sandy Barr watching closely. Man, what a crowd we have here tonight, Don.
Isn't this great?
Yes.
Well, I knew when I drove in tonight and saw those cars going down, heading towards Columbia Boulevard.
Just about.
It was going to be a wild one.
Jimmy Offee holding on to the side headlock. Powerful arms, powerfully built, very dedicated athlete. Tackled by Jimmy Offee. Coming off the ropes now. Hip toss by Steve Pardee. Kickoff by Jimmy Offee. Body slam by Jimmy Offee.
Oh, right on your shillelagh.
And now takeover with a side headlock, and what action we're seeing so far. It's a 2 count.
These guys work awfully hard. They keep their bodies in shape, and they fight, they wrestle in just about any condition. They don't take days off because they have an hour or something. We've got guys tonight, Stan, that are really hurting, but they're out there battling.
That's right.
For themselves, for the fans that come in here. And boy, I tell you, it's a real tribute to the sport.
And now a little more action in the ring. Another takeover by Jimmy Offee. Heard from Billy Jack last week. Doing terrific.
Oh, he's still going strong.
Yes, he is. We're proud of you, Billy Jack. Steve Pardee now got to be figuring, how do I get out of this?
Well, I guess Kurt Hennig was hurt pretty badly the other night. He's got a bone that is cracked.
That's
lengthwise in his leg, and he's battling tonight.
It all came out, but Kurt didn't tell anybody about it. It just goes to show you how dedicated these athletes are.
Yeah.
They don't complain. Very dedicated to their fans and to the sport. Crisscross.
Look out.
Steve Pardee down on the mat.
Oh,
And a leg trip.
Nice leg
Beautiful move by Steve Pardee.
You bet. He's got Offee's leg locked in there. And applying the pressure.
And the popularity of professional wrestling increases as we go on. And I've been noticing, I've been receiving mail from different parts of the country, Don, and programs from old friends, different wrestlers around the country. And the people here in the Pacific Northwest, not only do we have the finest wrestling, but also the prices. I was noticing in some parts of the United States where ringside is up to $25. It's just amazing. $25, $20, $15. And, it's understandable. Expenses are high these days for promoters. And Mr. Don Owen has been very, very generous on his prices. And I just want to announce that the prices just will be slightly raised from now on. Nothing to talk about or comparison to other parts of the country. But boy, I'll tell you, we have the greatest fans here. We have the greatest wrestling and also the greatest prices.
Absolutely. I think Don's highest price is around $6 or $7.
That's
maybe.
it.
And look in San Francisco and L.A. $16, 14, 12, 10's the cheapest, and that's up there in the section where you need binoculars.
Right. And look at North Carolina, $25, $20, $15, $10 for general admission.
Yeah. And that is in another county.
That's right.
You're watching the match by rumor.
Exactly.
And it's so this is really a tremendous deal here in the Pacific Northwest. Don Owen And right down here at the Portland Sports Arena. And you're going to be green with envy for not having come down here tonight, because there's a lot of St. Patty's Day action tonight.
I noticed a lot of green out there, Don.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to be pinched tonight because the wrestlers are doing the pinching, you see.
Well, Jimmy Offey with a half Nelson on Steve Pardee now. Not exactly pinching either. Stretching those ligaments, trying to pin his shoulders down to the mat. Steve Pardee holding on to that leg with his own leg. Grapevine.
Oh, well, you could hear that.
And a hard slap across the chest that breaks Steve Pardee's concentration, and a elbow smash behind the neck. And Steve Pardee with a leg, with Jimmy Offey's leg now stomping away.
Pardee's going to put some real hurts on Offey's left leg there, and working on that hamstring. Bending the foot around.
A little flaring of tempers.
That'll make you say some Irish words you didn't even know. Sandy Barr keeping a close eye on that.
Jimmy Offey's got to be saying right now, "Oh, Blarney." Oh, there he goes.
He lets his actions speak for his. But Pardee recovering and going right back to work on that left leg.
Step over, toe hold. Referee Barr watching for any sign of a submission. And a trip up by Jimmy Offey now. Steve Pardee off balance. Jimmy Offey on top of Steve Pardee on the mat. Clamps a headlock.
You know, we were talking about the prices that Don Owen has now. These are going to be the same prices for all these stars that are coming in, Stan. I mean, we're talking about Andre the Giant coming in next month.
In April.
And we're talking about world champion Ric Flair, if he's still the world champion. At least the world champion will be coming in sometime in May. You know, I mean, we've just got all kinds of action going on.
And we all know that Don Owen went through great expense to get Hacksaw Sawyer and Roddy Piper.
Right.
Here's an arm into the rope. And Jimmy Offey misses a knee. Hits that turnbuckle with his knee. 9 minutes have elapsed. Now Steve Pardee will take advantage.
Going right back to work on that left leg. Creating that weak spot and staying on it.
Jimmy Offey looking to get to the ropes to force a break. Sandy Barr, your referee.
Oh, boy, look how he's...
I wonder how many wrestling matches Sandy Barr has refereed over the years, Don. You probably lose count.
Oh, yeah.
There's an escape by Jimmy Offey. Knocks Steve Pardee right down. Jimmy Offey trying to get to the ropes. Pardee pulling the opposite way.
Yeah,
and a kick to the side of the head by Jimmy Offey.
That was a Tommy Pritchard kick.
Yes, and here comes Jimmy Offey now. Oh, and misses a knee drop.
It's right on that left knee, too.
Yes, that same knee.
We've only got a couple of minutes left in our first match tonight. These guys have been going at it pretty good.
And Steve Pardee now twisting away at that left leg of Jimmy Offey. Back, stretching that leg. Jimmy Offey obviously in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, Pardee hasn't given him a whole lot of rest from that left knee and that left leg. He's really worked on that thing pretty good. I think we've got time to tell everybody where they can...
I believe so, Don.
If you want to book professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause, if you have a school, a club, church, group, organization, there is a name that may possibly appear there on your screen. I know we're surprising our director, Dick Butler, with this, but Look, hey, I know the butler's going to do it right now. Barry Owen is the man to call. The area code is 503. And the number is 484-0840. Look at there. See? Butler magic right there.
In the meantime, Don, Jimmy Alfie with an abdominal stretch on Steve Pardee. A very painful hold. A submission hold in many cases. He looks like he's got it tied on pretty good there. And Steve Pardee trying to fight out of it. There's not very much time left. Under a minute. Matter of seconds now. Steve Pardee trying to reverse. Gets half out of it. Both wrestlers at a standstill.
See, Alfie's trying to use that left leg for leverage.
Now Jimmy rolls Pardee up and gets a 2 count. Going for it again, but too late. This match is history, and this match is a draw.
Steve Pardee and Jimmy Alfie battling to a draw on this St. Patrick's Day night at the Portland Sports Arena. Good match. A draw. And that is just part of the professional wrestling action that you're going to see throughout the entire Pacific Northwest. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be in Pendleton at the Armory. And then Monday in Forest Grove at Tom McCall Middle School. Tuesday, right back here with a big Portland special. We'll be telling you more about that just a little bit. That's going to be a dandy. Wednesday,
Seattle, Washington at the Seattle Center Arena. And then Thursday night back at the South Salem High School. A big card there by Sandy Bar. And of course, Eugene, Friday night, Lane County Fairgrounds. Tremendous crowd there last Friday. Expecting a big one this Friday. And then, of course, right back here next Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena.
And then Sunday after that, Findlay, and then Longview, and then Sandine. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, Stan, have you got your magic St. Patty's Day microphone ready? Take it away.
Sunday, the 18th of March, tomorrow at Pendleton, Oregon, in the Pendleton Armory. Monday night, the 19th, in Forest Grove, Oregon, at the Tom McCall Middle School. Tuesday night, big Portland special. We'll tell you more about that later. Rowdy Roddy Piper on the card. Wednesday, Seattle, Washington, at the Seattle Center Arena. Thursday night, Salem, South Salem High School. Big card there by Sandy Bar. Eugene, Friday night at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Mr. Elton Owen, a great card. It was a fantastic crowd there last Friday night. And then next Saturday, of course, back here to Portland. And a week from tomorrow, Sunday in Findlay, Washington at Riverview High School. And Monday the 21st, Longview, Washington, Mark Morris High School. And then Tuesday, March the 27th, back to Sandy, Oregon at the Sandy High School. So get your tickets early, obtain them here at the Sports Arena every Sunday at the concession.
I just found out, too, Stan, that comes Sunday, April 1st, we're going to be celebrating April Fool's Day in Centralia, Washington, with a big street fight featuring Rip Oliver.
There won't be any fooling around there.
No, that's for sure. So there's all kinds of action throughout the entire Pacific Northwest. When professional wrestling comes to your area, take the whole family out and enjoy. Believe me, you certainly will. We'll be right back right after this. We're getting ready right now for our main event. This thing is bigger than a main event.
Yes, well, Don, I haven't mentioned it before. Don Owen will explain everything to us. There has been a slight change. There will not be a title match tonight due to an injury to Rowdy Roddy Piper. However, Piper will appear. Piper will wrestle. However, he will wrestle somewhat handicapped. Matt Bourne will officiate this match. It will be a 6-man tag team match. And we'll let Don Owen explain once Roddy Piper, Buddy Rose.
They're coming down.
And Kurt Hennig get in the ring.
Here comes Sawyer. Rose is right in the middle.
I meant to say Hacksaw Sawyer.
Boy, look at him mobbing Piper. Holy mackerel, they're all over him. Roddy Piper injured his thumb.
And listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd. And what a welcome for Rowdy Roddy Piper. They are standing up. He is getting a standing ovation. What a beautiful reception. Rowdy Roddy Piper returns to the Portland ring, and these fans are frantic tonight.
Don Owen, here's Don Owen. If you can hear him.
A standing ovation. Don Owen waiting for them
Ladies and
to
gentlemen, if I may
calm
have your
down.
attention for a moment, I wish to explain why the change in the card. Now, this has been turned into a three-sided team match for an obvious reason. Roddy Piper last week nearly lost his whole thumb. He tore it completely, darn near completely off, and had to have surgery on there with have 35 stitches in his thumb. Now, he was ordered by the doctor in New York to absolutely not to wrestle for the next 6 or 8 weeks. But Roddy Piper says, I don't care how hard, how much it hurts or anything, but I'm not going to disappoint those people out there in the Northwest, my hometown, and I will be here. Now, it is obvious that Roddy Piper is not his handicap with his thumb like it is, and knowing the type of guys he had to be in with, he asked to make this a three-sided team match and put Hack Sawyer in here so they could see that his hand wasn't stomped or these guys deliberately take him up, because he might still lose the whole thumb, and it's a serious thing. But he's going to be in here and do his darndest, and I have to give him credit. Roddy Piper has a lot of guts, and there are not many guys would do that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with his hand. I think he's got something in there, and I think he's planning on trying to use it. There ain't nothing wrong with his hand, but there will be when we finish tonight, boy.
This will be 2 out of 3 falls for a TV time limit.
Well, it's starting already.
Well, they didn't even let Don Owen finish his announcement. All 6 wrestlers in action at one time.
Don Owen still in the ring.
And now, Buddy Rose rams Oliver and Wiskowski's head together, and these fans are frantic here on St. Patrick's Day, here at the Portland Sports Arena.
Can you believe this, Stan? Look at these people. They're romping, they're standing, they're cheering, they're going crazy. They're helping, they're counting for the referee. The referee, of course, is Matt Bourne.
And what a courageous gesture on the part of Roddy Piper, who had his thumb almost torn off in a match in Los Angeles last week against Tony Rocco. They had to perform surgery twice on that thumb that was almost severed, was almost taken off. He was fortunate they could save his thumb, and here, 5 days later, he's back in the ring wrestling, because he says he will not let the people in the Pacific Northwest down. He says, I don't care about the pain, I don't care about the energy, I will fulfill my obligation no matter what. Hats off to Roddy Piper.
Takes a lot of courage. Look at that now. They've got him right. They've got him in the corner.
I hope they don't go after that arm.
Look at, he's taking all 3 of them.
Oh, he tried to hit with that bad hand.
He's taking all 3 of them.
Talk about a courageous man, Roddy Piper, with major surgery on that right hand, and throws a right.
Oh, you know that's got to hurt. That has got to hurt. He just came up and gouged him right in the eye. Look at this.
Knee lift on the assassin, and the assassin goes flat down on his back. And Roddy Piper now challenging the assassin to get up.
He just laid one on Rip Oliver, too.
Legal tag. Hacksaw Sawyer in the ring now. Double elbow on the assassin. Oh, excitement galore here tonight. Matt Bourne, 2 count on the assassin. Hacksaw, flying mare. Drops a knee on the assassin's chest. Now Buddy Rose in the ring. Hacksaw Sawyer and Buddy Rose.
Into the rope.
Double drop kick. And down goes the assassin. And we could have a fall. Almost.
Oliver came in, broke that one up. Look at this. You talk about courage
And now Rowdy Roddy Piper.
You talk about...
Oh, an atomic drop on the assassin. Going for the pin.
No, Oliver came in again.
Matt Bourne trying to pull a fast count. Oh, and drops the assassin head first into the mat. And we have a fall. Rowdy Roddy Piper over the assassin. Bad hand and all. And listen to this crowd. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Hacksaw Sawyer, and Playboy Buddy Rose take the first fall to the dismay of the Clan. And look at this crowd. Excitement in the air galore.
Oh, I have a feeling.
Oh, boy.
I have a feeling you may be talking with Piper very shortly here, Stan. What a move. You talk about courage and class. Piper has got
Class A1 all the
something?
way. Class personified. Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Look, the Clan's still trying to figure out what hit him in there.
Holy cow.
Oh.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
Thank you, Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yeah, it took a Scotsman to lay one on them on St. Paddy's night. We'll be right back with something very special right after this.
Appliances and furniture, we really got them. Look at the refrigerators, the washers and dryers that's bought. Everyday low price on a washer at Tom Peterson's. How much? $2.99. But tomorrow we've got one for $269. $269 for a hot point washer at Tom Peterson's. Dryers, refrigerators, $299. Chairs, recliners, swivel rockers, over 200 on display. No other store has that selection.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, none other than the Clan.
Shut up! Not only you pencil neck geek, I've called you this time after time. Now you got the young little rat-looking boy Barrios in on it too. Well, let me tell every promoter in the Northwest one thing. If this is not biased, I don't know what you call it. Matt Bourne, you come out as a special referee. Roddy Piper comes out with his hand, says it's hurt, and he's out there knocking guys out with it. If it's hurt, I don't see how you can knock anybody out. This thing has gone too far, Don Owens. You've gone too far. You're pushing the Clan too far. If it takes 4 of them to try to beat 3 of us, that makes you boys look mighty small. I'm going to tell you one thing. The Clan's coming out on top. If the carry-out service has to come out or whatever, Piper, brother, you might have made a bad mistake coming out here, because when you leave, you may not even have no hands, or you may not even be able to leave. Tell them a thing.
Well, it sure didn't look like that way, like the way you're describing it at all.
What it looked like was 4 on 3. Roddy Piper, you almost broke my neck, Daddy. You can believe. I'm coming after that hand, brother. I'm coming after that hand, and I'm going to try to rip it off.
Hey, Big Ed Wiskowski, looks like you got your hands full tonight.
Listen, 2 minutes and 36 seconds does not make a match. Yes, they surprised us, but why not? They had 4 men in the ring against our 3, but I will say this. You know, come Tuesday, I got Mr. Buddy Rose. I've already been assured by Don Owens that there will be no special referee. So that means that Rose has no advantage. Rose, your charmed existence in the Northwest is finished. Now, you won't have Piper to protect you. You've got nobody to protect you. You're going to have to meet me. And when it's all over with, we're going to find out what your real sexual preference is.
And that is this coming Tuesday night, right here at the Portland Sports Arena.
This is not over here. This has just started. I don't care who I have to see about this, but this is not going on. If they want the Clan out of the Northwest, it's going to take a lot more than 4 men to do it and 2 promoters. So all you get together, all you want to, but when you come on to meet us, you're going to meet us everyone head on, and when we have to pull a bag out of the trick, a trick out of the bag or whatever goes on, we're going to come out on top. It don't matter who's left.
That remains to be seen, and we'll see it in just a moment.
Okay, and we will be right back with something very, very special. Don't go away right after this. Well, I know I keep talking about something special. Well, this entire night is special, but we are going to have a very special presentation after this next fall. Now, this next fall could be the entire match if the team of Piper and Rose and Sawyer win this fall.
That's right, and boy, what excitement we saw that first fall.
Man.
Boy, oh boy. You know, I can't get over how courageous Roddy Piper is. Boy, I'll tell you, it takes guts. And go in there after major surgery on his thumb like that. He even used that hand to show you the man has got to be in a lot of pain.
Oh, no doubt about it.
But he's very, very psyched up. And that is the mark of a true champion. That's the hard way, boy, I'll tell you.
Oh, you bet it is. Now Piper and the Assassin picking up where they left off. Every move that Piper makes with that hand has got to be a very
You can
painful
see the
move.
grimace on his face every time he does something. Now a hammerlock on the Assassin, Hacksaw Sawyer.
Bourne trying to keep Oliver and Wiskowski at bay back here. Look at him.
Boy, they're giving the Assassin the going over. And here's Playboy Buddy Rose.
Sitting down.
Drops his whole weight on that arm. And here comes Roddy Piper again. Picks the Assassin up.
A little teamwork here.
Oh, and
no.
the Assassin ducks. And Buddy Rose and Roddy Piper now. Two men who have faced each other so many, many times.
As
It
adversaries.
was strictly an accident.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper does not know how to take it. He has not been around here to realize what Buddy Rose has done, how he has changed his ways. Roddy a little skeptical at this time. It was strictly an accident, but Roddy rather doubtful. Buddy Rose extending his hand.
Yeah, he didn't mean to do that.
The fans agreeing, and Roddy Piper realizing that he is sincere. And both of them deck the Assassin.
Look at that. Talk about teamwork. Here we go. Oh.
Rams the Assassin head into the turnbuckle. And now here comes Hacksaw Sawyer. Sawyer twisting away at the Assassin's arm. Flying head scissors. Takes the Assassin down.
What a move by the former Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion, Hacksaw Sawyer. He makes a tag with Rose.
What teamwork we are seeing tonight.
All of this at the expense of the Assassin. Uh-oh, the Assassin adjusted that hood, and he headbutted Buddy Rose right in the midsection, and that did some damage.
And now Big Ed Wiskowski will be facing Buddy Rose this Tuesday night in the big Tuesday night special right here in the Sports Arena. Big Ed Wiskowski taking over on Playboy Buddy Rose. Next, Roddy Piper knocks him off his feet. Hacksaw Sawyer making his way in. Matt Bourne retaining them, sending them back to their corner.
Oh, these guys are really working on Rose. Look at that.
Working on Buddy Rose now.
Wiskowski setting him up. There's a
hard right to the jaw. Big Ed Wiskowski taking over on Playboy Buddy Rose.
Uh-oh, he's in the wrong corner now. Rip Oliver working on him. Into the turnbuckle. Face first. The Assassin working on him. Wiskowski, all three of them working on Buddy Rose.
And now Rip the Crippler Oliver, the Pacific Northwest heavyweight wrestling champion, taking over on Playboy Buddy Rose. And the fans providing that fan power. We want Buddy. They want their favorites to come back and clean out the Clan like they did in the first fall. The Clan having their way now.
Hacksaw and Piper shouting encouragement to Buddy, but he's in a pretty awkward position right now. He's really been taking a beating. Here comes the Assassin, and Matt Bourne heads him off, but Oliver's got Buddy Rose backed into that corner again.
And Big Ed Wiskowski comes up with a big boot to the midsection, taking over on Buddy Rose. A front face lock now. Oh, what a match we are seeing. Assassin now making his way to the corner. And Roddy Piper going after the Assassin.
You know, when Wiskowski hit Piper and caught him off guard, Piper fell and hit his hand, that thumb, right on the ropes as he went down. And it's really bothering him right now. He's trying to shake.
You know, he has been forbidden to wrestle by the doctor in New York that performed the surgery. Roddy Piper has no business being in the ring tonight. But what a courageous man, and what we've seen tonight is something you'll probably never see in professional sports.
He's doing it for the people, for the people. Look at that
suplex by Buddy Rose. And now he needs to make a tag. He needs to get to his corner. Big Ed Wiskowski working his way to his own corner. Buddy Rose does not know where he's at.
In the wrong
he's
corner.
in a daze, making his way to his corner. He's gonna make it. Looks like he's gonna make it, and he does. And here comes Hacksaw Sawyer. Hacksaw Sawyer.
Oh, look at Hacksaw.
Rip Oliver. Drop kick, and down goes Oliver.
Hacksaw.
Another right, and a right, and another right. Hacksaw Sawyer going wild in the corner. The Assassin legally in. Hacksaw Sawyer fighting back.
He's going to take them all.
The Assassin misses a haymaker. And here comes an atomic drop.
There it is.
Oh! And now Oliver gets Hacksaw Sawyer from behind. Roddy Piper furious in his own corner.
Oh, look at this.
And now doubling up on Hacksaw Sawyer.
Oliver took something out of his trunk to hit Hacksaw.
Something out of his trunk. Matt Bourne could not see. And that's it. The Clan wins the second fall, and this match is all tied up. Holy cow, what excitement.
These people are going crazy. Rip Oliver definitely took something out. Bedlam, but it's good Bedlam. I love it. And this kind of Bedlam is going to be going on throughout the Pacific Northwest starting tomorrow. We're going to be in Pendleton at the Armory. Monday in Forest Grove at the Tom McCall Middle School. Tuesday right back here in Portland, Portland Sports Arena for the Big Portland Specials. Wednesday in Seattle at the Seattle Center Arena.
And then Thursday back at South Salem High School in Salem. Sandy Bar, a big card there. Eugene, Lane County Fairgrounds. Sellout last Friday night. Expecting another big crowd this Friday, so get your tickets early down there in Eugene. And next Saturday back here to the Portland Sports Arena. We'll be here. Be here. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. And now we'd like to turn the microphone over to Tom Peterson. And Tom is going to make a very special presentation at this time. If we can get Tom's attention and get him over here. You know, for the past few months, we've been having some voting going on down at Tom Peterson's store for the most popular wrestler in the Pacific Northwest, and we'll make that announcement right after this timeout. We'll be right back.
I have received word that Hacksaw Sawyer is being attended to by Roddy Piper, and he will be back for the next fall. He'll be all right. And now, here's Buddy Rose.
Portland, Roddy Piper, I got to thank you right now. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry I hit you. He accepted my apology. Ladies and gentlemen, Portland is Roddy Piper. Now, Matt Bourne, you're Portland, I'm Portland, and Portland's taking over in the Northwest. The city of Portland's going to be remembered by the Pipers, by the Bournes, by the Roses. And why? Because in Pendleton tomorrow, Roddy Piper is going to Pendleton. Forest Grove, 25 miles away. Piper's going to be there. Piper's going to be everywhere. And I'll tell you what, Bourne, you got to take care of some business with Oliver. Piper wants to take care of business with Oliver. I want Wiskowski Tuesday night. Tuesday night, Wiskowski, you and I, hey, I became friends with Piper, and he made me see the light. Bourne seen the light. And Ed Wiskowski, you ain't going to see any lights after Tuesday night.
Buddy, I want to apologize to everybody. You know, I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but, you know, I got the feeling that Oliver did use something. I didn't see it. I counted his shoulders down. I've got to be, you know, as perfectly honest as Matt Bourne can.
You would never lie, right? That's right.
Never.
I think the Clan had what they had coming to them. That's all there is to it. Hack Sawyer's going to be back. Piper's coming back. Portland, let's get it done and let's get rid of the Clan. Thank you, Ronnie.
And that's Tuesday night. Portland special right here at the Portland Sports Arena. Tuesday night.
Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this. We really are going to have this special presentation. Don't mean to be teasing you with this, but it's going to be after the match now, Stan.
Right. And, well, you know, there's so much going on. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of action. And Hacksaw Sawyer wastes no time. And Oliver drives a thumb to Hacksaw Sawyer's throat and rams his head into the turnbuckle. Hacksaw Sawyer down on the mat now. Boy, what a match we have seen here.
We're all even at one fall apiece.
Rip Oliver going for the pin. Hacksaw Sawyer kicks out. Trying to make his way to his corner. And now the assassin in.
There wasn't
taking over on Hacksaw Sawyer.
I didn't see any tag on that one.
And a body slam. Drops a headbutt to the shoulder, and we could have a pin, but Buddy Rose comes to the rescue. Now, Big Ed Wiskowski, watch out.
Look,
this could be dangerous. Big Ed Wiskowski.
Oh, he just...
Ed Wiskowski taking on everybody.
Yeah.
And now holds Hacksaw Sawyer while Oliver takes a whack at him.
Oh, Hack's in the wrong corner on this one.
You bet he is.
He's taking a beating now at the hands of Wiskowski. Look, here comes Piper.
Piper very eager to get in there. Going after Ed Wiskowski.
He had a face lock on Wiskowski.
But now,
Rose has got it.
Clan taking over on Hacksaw Sawyer in the corner.
Oh, you can't turn your back on that Clan.
No, you can't.
Not any one of them.
And it's so hard to referee a match like this. Here comes Oliver now, stomping away at Hacksaw Sawyer. No. Double whammy to the chest. Going for the pin. 2. Gets a 2 count. But Hacksaw Sawyer kicks out. Trying to get to his corner. He needs to. Buddy Rose encouraging Hacksaw Sawyer to come closer.
Oh, you can feel that fan power.
Here comes the assassin now.
Bourne takes care of that. He makes a tag.
And now legal tag. And here comes Roddy Piper. Headbutt. And listen to this crowd again.
What an entrance. Look, he got Wiskowski. He's got the assassin.
Roddy Piper going to work on the assassin now.
Handicapped as he is, he really unloaded on the assassin. Look at this. He's got him back in that corner. Now, the Clan is working on...
Oh, now they're working Roddy Piper over in the corner.
Look at this. Oliver's working on that thumb.
Oliver going after that thumb now.
He's biting the
thumb.
thumb.
My gosh. Roddy Piper in trouble in the corner, and Oliver was biting away at that injured right hand. And now look at Wiskowski. Roddy Piper in a lot of pain. Remember, he had surgery last week. Major surgery on that thumb.
He's got a hold of the thumb. Look, he's got a hold of the thumb.
Talk about cruelty and merciless.
They could do
Big Ed Wiskowski.
They could do permanent damage on that thumb.
Yes, they can.
Man.
Roddy Piper in a lot of pain right now. Oh, he shouldn't be in there now. Oh, this is one place he shouldn't be right now. But he did it for the fans in the Pacific Northwest. Roddy Piper.
Here comes Hacksaw.
Hacksaw Sawyer trying to come to his rescue.
Oh, come on.
Roddy Piper.
Come on. They can't do that to the man.
At the mercy of the Clan in the corner. And the assassin biting. And now Oliver taking over. Oliver going after that hand.
He's biting on it. He's biting on that thumb.
Hacksaw Sawyer now. Desperately fighting the Clan, trying to get them off of Roddy Piper, who's in a lot of trouble now.
They got to get him out of there.
Yes, he needs to get back to his corner fast. Go, Roddy, go.
He could be through. He could be through for the whole
Big Ed
week.
Wiskowski. His career could be in danger right now.
Rammed his fingers into that rope. Now he's got the thumb bent. He's bending the thumb around that rope. How in the world can the man even remain conscious?
Matt Bourne now pushing Wiskowski away. Oliver trying to get a hold of that hand. Piper fighting with one hand.
Left jab.
One hand, left jab.
Oh.
That right arm, that right hand. Oh, and he still throws a punch.
But he hurt his hand on that one. He hurt it.
And now the assassin going after that hand.
Bourne's
Here comes Buddy Rose now. They got to get Piper out of that corner.
Oh, they got to get him out of the ring. They've got to get him out of there. He's in so much pain.
Roddy Piper will not give up.
He may be passed out from the pain. No, he's not.
He kicks out.
He kicks out.
Just in the nick of time. Roddy Piper.
The man had how many? 35 stitches. He had surgery in that hand just a few days ago.
Roddy Piper courageously staying in there. He shouldn't be in there in the first place, but what a fight he has put up. What courage, what devotion you have to admire.
This may cost him, though, Stan. It could cost him. Into the rope.
And the assassin misses a drop kick, and Piper tags Playboy Buddy Rose. And now, Playboy Buddy Rose rams that hand of the assassin into the ropes. He's going to work that hand over now. Tags Hacksaw Sawyer. Hacksaw Sawyer coming off the top rope.
Here comes Hacksaw.
Here he comes. And drop. Go away on that left arm. And the assassin in a lot of pain now. And these fans going wild here tonight at the Portland Sports Arena, watching professional wrestling at its best. Hacksaw Sawyer going after the assassin. And the fans want more. They want more.
The Hack is back. Look at this. Hacksaw Sawyer working on that. Oh, he gets a gouge across the face by the assassin. Here comes Oliver with that thumb. Not a thing Bourne can do.
Oliver with that thumb again, and Hacksaw Sawyer squirming in pain on the mat now.
Well, I don't think Piper's in any condition right now to be tagged.
And now they're going to work Hacksaw Sawyer over. Right. He's in the wrong corner now again. Flying mare by Rip the Crippler Oliver. Picks him up and drives a hard right to the head, and another hard right to the head, and another. Here comes the assassin. Oliver continuing, pounding away at Hacksaw Sawyer.
Taking a beating.
Hacksaw Sawyer trying to get to Roddy Piper. Piper hands him a foreign object. Hacksaw Sawyer got a hold of a foreign object and knocks Oliver down with a foreign object.
Fire with fire,
That's right. That's the only way you're going to fight the Klan.
Fire with fire.
And they did right. But the Klan still. Now Wiskowski going after Piper. Wild melee. Matt Bourne bleeding from the forehead. Oliver working over Matt Bourne with a chain. Oliver beating on Matt Bourne with a chain.
We got to
Matt Bourne cut open on his forehead.
Piper's got a chair. He's bringing a chair in here.
Piper coming in with a chair. Oliver with a chain. Here comes the assassin. And now Piper's taking off all of them with a chair. Pandemonium here at the Portland Sports Arena here, folks. Roddy Piper, Matt Bourne, and Hacksaw Sawyer have won this match, but they have paid the price.
Piper standing over Bourne, protecting him. Oh, I tell you.
Matt Bourne bleeding on the mat. Oliver pulled out a chain that he had hidden someplace on his person.
Look at
and
Piper.
Just wailed away at Matt Bourne. And Matt Bourne is on the mat, flat on his stomach, bleeding from the forehead. And what excitement we have seen here tonight.
Oliver's still got that chain in his hands, got a lock on the end of it.
Matt Bourne in a daze with a nasty gash on his forehead.
Oh,
now Matt Bourne going wild. Matt Bourne going crazy in the ring.
Now they got to try to subdue Bourne. Oh, now Bourne's going nuts.
Matt Bourne going crazy in the ring now. He was just refereeing, and the Klan turned on him and opened up a nasty gash right in the forehead.
Well, anyway.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
The winners of our main event, of our six-man tag team event, the team of Roddy Piper, Buddy Rose, and Hacksaw Sawyer. My goodness. Now, we'll be back with that special presentation right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special presentation here. We've been talking about it for weeks now, or months now, on television, about the vote as to who the trophy to the wrestler that has done the most for professional wrestling. And Mr. Tom Peterson has a special presentation and a special trophy.
Thank you. Buddy, we've always have not been on the same side of the fence, but I've always admired you as a good... Okay.
You think I care? You give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. And then I get. Give me some more. Where is it? Real quick here, what are you doing?
He's a little upset. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, all right, go ahead here. Anyway, as I was saying, I've always admired Buddy not only as a professional wrestler, baseball player, we even played hockey together. And I won't say who won, probably Buddy. But Buddy, in the last 3 months, wrestling fans came into my store to vote for the wrestler who did the most for professional wrestling in the Northwest. This is not the commission. This is not other wrestlers. This is fans. When they were counted today, the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy goes to Buddy Rose for 1983.
I'd like to say something. I gotta hurry. Matt, I know he's upset. Let me tell you what. Matt Boyd deserves this. Kurt Hennig deserves this. Hack Sawyer deserves this. But I think we should all put it together and thank you. Let's give this thing to Roddy Piper.
Thank you, Tom. And thank you, Buddy.
Hey, Matt Boyd, we won the match. Matt refereed it straight down the line. And then they come in. What? They hit him with a chain. All right, they always get the last laugh.
As I thought. You don't know who Matt Boyd is, obviously.
Well, now they got a coach. That's right. You guys got a coach. Now there's 2 or 3 of them and 2 of us. Oh yeah.
Let's three of us. You want to get it on? Huh? Let's three of us. You want to get it on with me? You just like you did last time. I'm not through with you. Hey, Jack, this is not too far. You want some?
Mass confusion here. Here comes Roddy Piper.
You want, because I'm going to tell you, you've started it, Daddy. I'm going to finish it, wherever, whenever, however you want.
Wait.
Roddy Piper.
Wait. We got, just calm down. We got the Klan. We got the Klan coming up here, rough shot in the Northwest. This guy and I were in the Northwest before the Northwest. Everybody's coming to the Northwest being cool. We were here before the Northwest was cool, brother. We fought in the mud and the blood and the beer.
These geeks here, these geeks right here are coming up there. They want a couple of people that know what the Northwest is about. They want to put chains on. Brother, take the chain. We'll put chains around the neck. We'll put chains around the wrist. We'll put chains any place you want to put them.
And you heard from Roddy Piper.
Hey, Roddy. Hey, Roddy. Listen, Roddy, I want to say one thing. You want to try to get a match with Oliver?
Oliver,
Hey,
and every
Roddy.
time I get Oliver in the ring,
Roddy.
there's two others. There's three in the clan. You can't fight one of them without fighting all three of them. So what do you do? What do you do? All right, you tell me. 1, 2, 3.
No, Roddy. 1, 2, 10 right there. We got 10 between the three of us.
Let's get it done.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Man. Up here. Oh, we've got it over there. Mark, the floor director, he protected the trophy. Thank you, Mark. Oh, man, I didn't.
Talk about mass confusion. You think there's going to be excitement this Tuesday night here at the sports arena with all these people here Tuesday night? Oh, my gosh.
In the midst of all this, Stan, our congratulations to Buddy Rose for winning the 1983 Frank Bonham Memorial Trophy. Congratulations, Buddy.
Yes, and very, very deservedly so. Boy, oh boy, talk about excitement in the air and action. We've seen it all here tonight.
Well, we've got Jules Strongbow in the ring. I don't even know who he's waiting for. We've had so many changes and excitement. And this is St. Patrick's Day. This is the 4th of July, not St. Patrick's
Boy,
Day.
oh boy.
Wow. Well, to recap, if you tuned in late, boy, if you did, shame on you. We had a main event, second to none, my friends. A 6-man tag team, the team of Roddy Piper, Hacksaw Sawyer, Buddy Rose against Rip Oliver, the assassin, Ed Wiskowski, won by Piper, Sawyer, and Rose. Here's Don Owen.
Leave next Wednesday night back for New York, where he's starring on New York television, national television. But I've had a talk with Hacksaw Sawyer, who was supposed to go back to Georgia and appear on the national television. And I've talked to Hack Sawyer into calling that off and staying here in the Northwest for the remainder of the year. And he has agreed to do so. The first thing he wants is a championship match against Rip Oliver for the Northwest title. And there's going to be plenty of action coming up here. The next event will be one fall to a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Oklahoma, Doug Summers. His opponent in this corner, 245 pounds from Oklahoma, Indian Jules Strongbow. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the next Tuesday night we're going to have a bloody grudge match here, a chain match with both men chained together. But Roddy Piper and Rose says they're going to second Matt Bourne and see that the clan does not interfere in this bout in any way, shape, or form. So we ought to have a real wild one here for Tuesday night. Thank you.
And you heard it from Don Owen that this Tuesday night, it will be none other than Matt Bourne against Rip the Crippler Oliver in a chain match, which means they will be chained together. There will be no rules. There will be no disqualification. There will be no time limit. Roddy Piper and Buddy Rose will be in Matt Bourne's corner to make sure that there is no interference, and this ought to be the match of the year so far, Don.
I thought
we saw what happened here tonight, and Matt Bourne is fit to be tied. The man is completely wild. and very understandable. He took a lot of abuse in that ring, and now the match has been made, and boy, oh boy, what a match.
We just had a chain match. You see what they did to our desk?
Oh, they just... Our desk looks like hamburger.
Alpo helped.
Boy, oh boy.
Wow. Well, anyway, Doug Summers, Jules Strongbow. Wow.
All I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets early for Tuesday night. We have a sellout here tonight, and you can rest assured there'll be one Tuesday night.
How about that news? Hacksaw Sawyer going to be here for the rest of the year.
Yes, the remainder of the year. Hacksaw is back to stay.
And you know he had those offers from Georgia.
Money to sign up these big stars and keep them here, and we have to take our hats off to Mr. Don Owen for another fine job in recruiting. Oh boy, I'm exhausted from that last match, Don. That was probably one of the wildest matches I have ever seen in my life, in all my years in professional wrestling. And a drop kick by the big Indian from Oklahoma sends Doug Summers down. He comes up with an arm drag and keeps the big man from Oklahoma down to the mat. Well, they're both from Oklahoma.
I'll tell you, I never saw this crow's nest clear out so fast. I mean, cameramen, floor directors, people,
Oh.
man, they were gone. Those cameras were on automatic pilot, I think. Oh, Summers just popped Jules Strongbow right in the face with that one. Here comes another one. Look at that. Oh, you can hear it, too.
And now Doug Summers
He's biting it
in the corner. I don't imagine there is too much time left in this match. We had some unscheduled
extracurricular activity.
You bet. You said it right. Extracurricular activity.
Man.
I'm tongue-tied so far now. Just so much action, Don, and it's unbelievable. And boy, I'll tell you, this is just the beginning. They'll all be here Tuesday night.
You heard the calendar. You heard us run down that calendar board. So when these guys are coming to your town or anywhere near it, get out there this week, the following week.
There is excitement in the air, and a little bit more.
You got that right.
Now Doug Summers punching away at Jules Strongbow.
He used the fingers on that one. Oh, look at Strongbow on the warpath. There's one. Here comes
a hard chop by Strongbow.
Ooh, right in the ear.
And another hard chop across the chest.
Tomahawk chop into the ropes. Coming on.
Oh, a back body drop sends the big man flying across the ring. Drops both knees to the side of the head. That's how you get cauliflower ears, one of the few ways.
There's a headbutt and a little low applied by Doug Summers on Jules Strongbow.
And now Doug Summers. Body slam. The big Indian misses an elbow. And now Strongbow misses an elbow.
Did you notice, too, we talked about the class of Roddy Piper. There he was, and all this, and he was wearing the green trunks and the green knee pads for St. Patty's Day.
Very devoted man.
Oh, man. That guy's something else.
I've always liked Roddy, but I have become one of his greatest fans, especially after tonight. I'm sure he's won the hearts of everybody.
Oh, no doubt about it.
And he sure has impressed me, because I know he has to be in a lot of pain. And he will be in a lot more pain. You can bet on that.
Well, he's taking a chance.
Yes, he is.
I mean, you're talking career stuff here. Because
that's right. But that's the kind of a person he is. Very devoted. Doesn't complain. He is a fighter, and he is a winner.
He's a fans fighter. He's doing it all for the fans.
That's right. And now Strongbow is going to whip Summers into the turnbuckle.
Oh.
And Summers drives a knee to the side of the head. And a cradle by Jules Strongbow. We could have a fall.
We got it.
Yeah. And Jules Strongbow wins this last and final match of the evening. And what an evening it's been, Don.
And for the folks here at the Portland Sports Arena, it's not over yet. And Jules Strongbow has won this match over Doug Summers, Pretty Boy Doug Summers.
And we have some interesting, we have something new coming up.
We've got a very special interview coming up, so don't you dare go away. We'll have the, hey, there, look, there, I know that Irishman. That's Jack Malcolm. That's right, he really is Irish. Where were we? We'll be right back, right after this.
This coming Tuesday night, you will see this man right here chained to Matt Bourne. And Oliver, I have to say that this is probably going to be the match of the year. And I can't say I wish you luck, but you're going to need it.
Stasiak, I don't need no luck. I don't need anything. They brought Piper in to try to cripple the Klan up. Well, it hasn't been done yet, but he's still around. Tuesday night, they want to bring the chains in, hook them around our straps, around our necks, around our waist, some way to keep us together. Now, I know it says it's got to come down to an end. Well, there ain't no better way than ending it, brother, and is wrapping a chain around your hand and busting somebody upside the head, knocking teeth out the head, bite the ear off, whatever it takes. In a chain match, you can do whatever you want to do. The big surprise is Roddy Piper and the Playboy is going to be in Matt Bourne's corner. Well, let me tell you boys something. I got two bigger men right here, two tougher men that's going to be in my corner. You two try to interfere, and you're liable to get this chain wrapped around your head, and there's going to be a lot going on. Tuesday night, Matt Bourne, you got a little bit of this chain tonight. This is a small one, brother. We get that 12-footer. I can wrap you up, I can hog tie you, I can do whatever I want to with you. But the main thing is, I may have been off a little more than I could chew too, because it's a match that ain't nobody wants to play with. A chain match. I don't know, Stasiak, but I'll say this. I hope I come out victorious. And if I don't, they better get the stretcher out and carry me out, because Matt Bourne, I'm not going to finish, boy, till I take you and I beat you in the head with that chain, and you're going to be so damn ugly when you walk down the street, there won't be nobody asking you, are you Rip Oliver anymore, because you double-crossed me one too many times, and nobody double-crosses the leader of the Klan, brother. Tell him, brother.
Piper's out here. He says he was the Northwest before the Northwest was ever the Northwest. Well, it don't matter if it's in Pendleton. It don't matter if it's in Forest Grove. But Tuesday night in Portland, yes, they'll be locked up like animals, and they shouldn't be, but we'll be in his corner leading them on, brother. Tell him, Big Ed.
You know, usually I'm very calm and collected, but this is a match that's actually made with some sort of divine guidance. Somebody has stuck their hand down in here and said that there shall be a chain match. Well, no one is happier because, as usual, mild-mannered as I am, I can get upset with the best of them, and I can brawl with the best of them. I have got chains, wheelbarrows, buckets, anything I can get my hand on, I'm going to bring, because I'm not going to let you down. Believe me, I'm not going to let you down.
And this is all the time we have. So, this Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss it. Be there Tuesday night here at the Portland Sports Arena.
Okay, and we hope that by next Saturday night we'll have our desk prepared and everything will be back to some sort of normal, but we had everything happen tonight. Isn't that right, Stan?
You bet, and wow. This is only the beginning. It started tonight, and it will continue Tuesday night. Get your tickets early, folks. Don't stand in line. Be there.
This is Don Koss along with Stan Stasiak. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you next Saturday on Portland Wrestling from the Portland Sports Arena.
This has been Portland Wrestling. Portland Wrestling Wrestling has been brought to you by Tom Peterson's with 2 great stores to serve you, both at Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. And also been brought to you by the 4 Jim Fisher Used Car Centers. Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher Used Car Center near you. Stay tuned next for Star Search.